Welcome back, folks, to another episode of our Holy Broken Empire playthrough. And in the previous episode, we found ourselves fighting a war against Byzantium because he honored the call to defend one of his allies. Who was it? Poland. I think, yeah, it was Poland. And that's a little bit disencouraging, I suppose, because I was under the impression part of the reason this strategy seems so powerful to me is because they refuse, from my experience, to actually honor their alliance against the Emperor. But I was proven wrong. So yeah, some of the alliance networks could become a little bit. See, it looks like Poland and Sweden might end up allying each other, as they both rival Russia. Blah. I mean, I don't know, dude. Gonna try to exploit this to the best of my ability, but if there ends up being if we empower like all of these individual nations, they all end up in massive alliance networks, it could end up slowing us down, you know. But we did release Naples as a independent prince, well, independent as a vassal, but a prince within inside the empire, and we have all of this reconquest to exploit, which I fully intend to do. Problem is that Arian's allied to the Mamluks. Now, I also found out that Denmark has an alliance with France, which is kind of protecting him from Sweden expanding self-autonomously. I'm going to go ahead and put a diplomat there and try to improve relations with him. If we improve our reputation and core up these provinces and so on, improve with him, it might be enough to break alliance with France, and then hopefully Sweden will go in and crush him by himself. But I am a little bit skeptical. He might not be strong enough. These Ottoman rebels might walk across into Byzantium. That's something we have to keep an eye on. We kind of want to safeguard our friends. That's one of my priorities. But it looks like we've got a few options, guys, out here to expand our own self. But before we do so, okay. This, in fact, is going to be the capital of Galicia. Yes, sir. So we have quite a lot of extension right now, which kind of means I need to wait for this core to finish. So the most productive thing to do right now would be to declare a war. Look at that, Aragon. Byzantium's rivaling Aragon. Wow, all of our favors disappeared. With Byzantium, that seemed awfully quick. What a shame. Byzantium would help us in this war. Either way, we have access through Byzantium to the Mamlukan land out here. I think we're going to declare this reconquest war because that's something we can do without taking core ourselves. And we'll call Burgundy in. Sure, Burgundy will help us out. Might as well use those favors that we have. So, let's go. Now, my economy. There's a few things that I want to begin to do here is try to consolidate my infantry to make sure our manpower is going towards our cavalry and our cannons. Some stacks, it looks like we have to sort out our composition a bit because we don't need this much cavalry, for example. And then we can start hiring some mercs. We do have the age bonus, 5 discipline for mercs in this era, which is nice. Let's just build some of these buildings which are more obvious, because they're so much more economical than the manufacturers. And the other thing that I want to do is start investing our sailors into a navy. So I don't feel like we really need transports lately. Let's prioritize some airships. Just slowly start building up a nice navy, which we have to take care of this time. And not allow it to just get wrecked. There's the truce up with Denmark. Also, something I should consider is threatening wars. I wonder what kind of wars we could threaten. This stack seems pretty vulnerable against the MEMS. I can actually tick up to military tech 12. Let's do that. I feel like... I don't know the Mamelukes too well, actually. I don't even know their ideas. He's just finished defensive. We can see he's got 5 discipline. Okay, so I'd say that we're quite stronger than him, but not quite strong enough to where our one stack can just walk out there and rip in pieces. So I have to be really careful with that. Let's come nearer to our other troops. And hoping that the Empire deals with Aragon themselves. So, if we take this, actually, yep, we can add it to the Empire. Lovely, man, because Burgundy adds to the Empire. Beautiful. Yes, so that will be Catalonia, who is going to be our Iberian power. So this is the peace offer that we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, which is we're a 69 war score. Okay. And I'll probably end up giving this to Corsica, just for the lols, but I don't know if we'll do it in this war. It costs us Diplo points, but we're smashing it in Diplo points. We've got separatism in these provinces, but I'd really like to convert them to Austrian. So the best use of our Diplo points in that case is developing. We don't have the best provinces ever, guys. But the ones that we do have, they're going to be good. They're going to be good, you know what I'm saying? Even though they're, just have basic resources. They're going to be really good despite having that. I mean, that's pretty cheap, dude, even in Pest. Pest is only 15. So let's develop all day. Probably end up just killing these Ottomans for the MEMS. Yeah, now the other thing here is that if we improve our force limit is quite low, but relative strength is something that's taken into consideration. For me, guys, this is pretty much just like a glory game. Just chilling, having fun. This one's really for me, I have to admit. I really have to admit that I in the past have done a lot of stuff trying to get views or whatever, or grow, or get my name out there. Done my best in that regard. The MEMS just hired some troops, that's scary. It is scary if we are in fact fighting everything by ourselves out here. We got some allies coming though. But yeah, like I'm just trying to make the borders nice, with this estates, my own territory. I'm converting stuff up. Hungarian and Austrian, developing land, and spreading the empire all over the world. Printing press spawns. Jeez, man. About as far away as it could be, considering. But that's all good. Might be time to develop our capital a little bit. I was kind of waiting for a university. But let's just move things along a little bit. We are really far ahead in Diplo. And that's about it. Pretty far ahead in military as well. Let's go up to 30. Cool. Vien getting buff. I'm going to take some of these off in the meantime though. I don't want to pay for the state maintenance as we're making a lot of money, but we could be making more. We could definitely be making more. Yeah, we need to sort out our army composition. That's something that I'm really looking to do here. So it's been 25 years since the revoke, guys, and yeah, no, Bohemia did not take the bait. Poland's prestige is really low. He might lose the Union if his 44-year-old ruler dies. Rank 3 discipline advisor feels good, man. Now, clearly, we have to be content with our rank 3 advisors. I'm not going to go over that. We can't really afford it, and it's just a waste of money. I would prefer to have money at this stage than have those rank 5 advisors. Something we can look at doing in the future. But the monarch points right now, as you see, if anything, we have a lot of monarch points and we don't have anything else. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would prompt Bohemia even more if he lost the Union and... Oh, he allied Sweden. Okay, so in that case, this is something I'd like to check out. We can almost break his alliance. So this is something we want to abuse as much as possible because we don't care if we have truces with our own allies. I'm going to try to, as we become more and more powerful, just continuously break the alliances that they make. Considering we appear to have access, gonna keep these rebels here to try to make sure the Mamluk enthusiasm is not so good. Okay, and they made it onto Sicily. Nice. The Empire seems to be struggling a little bit with getting over towards Aragon's land. Whoa. We're going to break this fort sooner than it will take him to walk all the way around there, so let's just stick together. Okay. I would like to break his alliance, if possible. A cheaper advisor would be really nice, so maybe Unrest. That seems like a good one. As we are going to begin to get some unrest. We're having some Georgian unrest right now, it seems. Why are your promises that are Catholic so hating? Why are you so hating? Our extension's high, that's about it. I guess we don't have any tolerance to true faith bonuses as Austria or anything like that, do we? So we don't mind if Sweden and Burgundy ally each other. That's kind of the dream, right? Is our allies all... See, he's allied to Bohemia as well. No longer allied to Poland because these two are rivals. This is what we want to start forging. Is that they are allied with each other. And then everything's just fine. Leave us alone, Ottomans. I hate it. Thank goodness. I hate it when we're waiting on a fort like that, and sometimes it just seems to take forever. But finally, it has broken, so we can move up. And they made it onto the Iberian Peninsula. Sweet. This war looks like it's going to play itself out nicely. Considering we are overextended, it's a fairly productive war. Thanks to our Defender of the Faith, the war exhaustion is doing fine. So yeah, it's mostly our poor manpower. And what I was going to say is that there's been a gross lack so far. It's been 26 years. I feel like this is uncharted territory for me, and it's a bit of an experiment. But the experiment is that if we gear these nations up, are they going to be productive in their own right? And at the moment, Naples has the same dynasty law. At the moment, these nations have not been very productive, have they? I'm really excited for them to kind of declare their own war or something like that. That's what it's going to be all about. Basically, we fed Byzantium, which we could have done and he could just be our subject. Same goes for Sweden and Bohemia. We have just fed them, but we could have just had the same degree of feeding them, but it would have been more productive if they were our subjects. Wow. Dolkadar got wrecked. So, I don't have CB against Treb. I could claim on him. But then it would only be over the province that we claimed. Our army professionalism is beginning to increase. That is good. Nice, I like this. Missionary Syrian tolerance of faith, yearly papal influence. Ooh, no longer seem to have access here. Alright, let's walk the long way around. I hope these guys don't interfere with the provinces that we're coring up. So, as this core finishes, then I'm going to desire to be at peace at this stage and have wrapped this war up. Oh, yes! That's what it's all about. That one war makes me feel good, guys. That one war, right? That's what I'm trying to set up, is that we go in, we 100% the Poles, and Bohemia goes in, and 100% the Poles. So he called in Russia, and therefore, I would say that that's going to be given time, a decisive victory. Let's look at just how bad. He's got 18. Poland has 18k. And where's Lithuania at? Don't see him. Lithuania has 0. Yep. Bohemia's ahead in tech. There's the 18k right there. So I would say that Bohemia has ridiculously good odds of winning that. That's what it's all about. Okay. No more Albania. That's fine. No problem. And guys, France. I wonder if Bohemia will become more of a great power than France. Then we'll be able to see if one of our allied / IHRE member / kind of, let's face it, subjects is actually a great power as opposed to, well, yeah, the first great power of our members of the empire. Oh man, this is cool. I'm beginning to feel like I might Yeah, I have a little bit of a predicament, guys. I have a little bit of a predicament, and it's that I don't want to block Bohemia out from expanding. I mean, just for him to self-autonomously eat this alone is nice, don't get me wrong. But I kind of want to give all of the Russian culture to Glacier. And then he's not going to be able to expand anymore. So I was going to say I might just release the Teutonic Order as they truly begin to decline. The Teutonic Order will be able to expand as well. But, oh, okay. That's not good. I didn't realize that Sweden's involved in that war because it was allied to Poland. Shoot. Good luck, Sweden. Wait, there's war inside the Empire. There's a war inside the Empire. That's funny. For some reason, I find that really funny. Like, at this stage of the game, there's a war. It's hilarious. Okay, let's develop some more. I mean, that's at 30. Let's do, like... Although we would progress the printing press. Just do a little bit more. We're not going to go up to like 40, but... It's pretty economical to build this stuff as well. The development itself helps us out. Yeah, that's it for now. Printing press is progressing nicely there in Vienna, and I'd be more more highly consider developing the neighboring provinces if the printing press was growing in them, you know. All right, I'd like to get out of this war now. So the MEMs seem pretty close. I wonder if we can prompt them by kind of sieging up some more provinces. He's out there in Corsica. Okay. We seem to have a ticking war score, I guess. Where the heck is Naples here? I have no clue. His flag is there it is. Alright. We have the ticking war score. So that's kind of the minimum. There's going to be plenty of wars with him in the future. I'm happy to... We don't need to give Sardinia to Corsica or anything like that. It's not a priority. Jeez, man. It's like, I have no idea where, you know, what a random place for a battle. It's like, I feel like I had no intel or anything like that, that the Aragonese were right there. But that's okay. Hoping that these rebels just walk into the mountains. Yeah, Bohemia, don't punish Sweden, please. Sweden's my empire bro. He's my empire bro. We gotta... Oh wow, Finnish separatists. Well, if the Finns spawn, they're part of the empire, right? It's not the worst case scenario. It might be time to go in against Russia, guys. Like, attack Circassia and F up Russia, but what would we achieve, though, apart from... We could return core, and then I could spend Diplo on liberating nations for Sweden to expand into. That's probably the smartest move. Like, if we just straight up 100% him and liberate Novgorod, that's probably the smartest move, I would say. Before the Novgorod core, it will never go away, but it has in some areas, I know it has. Like here, in like Karelian, it's gone away, some of them. Yeah. I have to think about it. We've got other stuff to do as well. I was going to just expand myself in Caucasus region. I have to think about it. Bloody Ottomans are too strong for Byzantium to deal with, it looks like. Those rebels. We don't really want those to be successful either way. They would weaken the MEMs again. But we would kind of want the Ottomans to be weak enough to expand into for the Byzantium. Although he's got good diplomacy, so kind of not the case either way at the moment. Alright, some heavy ships. Let's be careful and meticulous with our Navy, Monk. I'm alright at Navy combat, but I'm so bad at just keeping an eye on my Navy. I always suicide my Navy by mistake. I'm just like, let's go to war. Am I forgetting anything? No, let's go. And then I declare, I'm like, my Navy! Every time it plays itself out in that manner. We forgot the Navy. Yeah, Poland got ripperinoed. Just hoping that the same fate is not gonna... Oh, the discipline, team discipline. Mate. Let's just tick up then. Cool. So my next idea group was gonna be colonial, guys. And it looks like North America is fairly free. But like I've said a few times, I felt like maybe carving out West Africa and some trade companies. We don't hugely benefit from the trade companies, but just carving out, having areas to spend my admin conquering, going around the world, I feel like is probably a good move. Alright. Jeez, man. I feel like we're pretty unlucky in this playthrough in general with these sieges, but what can you do? This guy's about to... He might be fighting somewhere. About to peace out is what I was about to say. Seriously? What gave you confidence all of a sudden? Don't take that fort back, please. Thank you. I'm gonna kind of delay these cav and then send them in afterwards because our cavalry ratios are like bad anyway. Way over there. Okay, those Ottoman separatists were taken care of. Did the knights just loot us? We're the same religion, bro. The pirates of the knights. It's just it's our occupations. Okay. Okay, he's looting the Mamelukes, but we own the provinces, I see. Alright. I'm like, WTF? Whoa! Whoa! Georgian rebels all over the place. Tons of rebels. Damn. Dude, I want to be out of this war. Thank you. Crap, let's go. Damn. War going on forever. Alright, that is Catalonia. Let's double check that he has core, which he does. So, I could take those. It's truce time though. Forget it. Now, do you have any obnoxious alliances? Don't ally any of my dudes like Burgundy. We look good. Woohoo! Naples expands. If we so choose to release him, then he will add that stuff up. I guess let's walk out to here. Alright. Now let's sort this out. We might even be over 100. No, we're not. Okay. But nonetheless, let's sort this stuff out by adding it. my stacks. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is going to hurt our prestige a little bit, but it's the only way to guarantee that, well, selling costs prestige as well, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah. Cost prestige as well. Okay. It's the only way to guarantee that he will get it. Now, he might not take this one because he doesn't have the core. Yeah. So, it's in his area. Hoping that we can sell that one to him. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so he is an independent member of the Empire. Cool, cool, cool. So we haven't done that method yet. Rip prestige, but we'll get it back. It's okay. Interested to see if he adds provinces, but we will improve relations with him big time. He should add the provinces, right? Either way, he's caught up most of the stuff, so he should be able to add the provinces. This guy's close. He's close, close, close now that we lost our overextension to breaking an alliance with France, which would allow Sweden to more easily kill him. Sweden's going to be fairly war exhausted here, though. But at least going to war has prompted him to hire sort of more troops. Cool. I should be thinking about my next move already, though. Let's have a look at our non-existent truce with Castile. Okay. We're going to reconquest on behalf of Naples against Castile, but we may end up fighting our ally of Burgundy, which seems a little bit awkward. It was not my intention for that to ever happen, and it hasn't happened so far until the war with Byzantium. So hopefully Burgundy doesn't join when we declare on Castile here. I'm pretty close to being able to, you know, we can, it's just relations, we're maxed on relations. Bestow Imperial Grace is what I was going to say. By the way, let's check, is Glacier here? This is the only nation that we've done differently. So he's basically got an iron cross, which is white. I don't see him. It's similar to that. Uh-oh. Oh, it might take a month. It's white, red shield. Let's wait a month. Go. Uh-oh, I don't see him. It's white with a red shield with an iron cross on it. Right there. Yes. He is a member of the Empire. I'm confident we press that button, we get his land in that case. Because I've yet to see it happen in a different manner. He's got a good ruler as well. That's nice to have him a prosperous future in the future. I might break my alliance with Britain as well, guys. One last opportunity to get a Habsburg on Portugal's throne. But he is certainly unlikely to die at such a young age, but why not? For a freak miracle, do that. And I'm going to begin breaking my alliance because I don't want to truce with England. Yeah, let's get our empire a little bit, allow them to get back into position as most of them are exiled. But we're going to declare war on Castile here in a moment. Okay, so let's have a look. We got 6 cavalry here. Here we have too much cavalry. Like, way too much. It is expensive, so I'm not going to delete them all. But I am going to distribute them through other stacks eventually. Our truce is up with France, eh? who we have no CB on. That doesn't seem right somehow. What are you doing, Empire? I know something you can claim on his land. This is something I should have done, which I have not done, because it's tedious. Is just say that we desire everything. It could end up costing us our alliance with Burgundy, though, if we desire the same land massively. Yeah, we don't... Oh, well. Excuse me. I just had a weird shudder there. And before Monk has a stroke for no reason. I don't know what just happened. Let's not make high priority like a bazillion promises with Burgundy that we're never gonna actually own. I so badly want to release somebody here, Cornwall or something, on Great Britain, but it's a little bit of a mission to do that. Economy is doing nicely, so I'm actually going to end up the episode here, guys. Some of these episodes are not going to be all that eventful. Apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoy the glory days as much as I do. And what I'm going to do is, after I finish this recording session, I'm going to let everything catch up massively. So what that means basically is I'll use my time when I can to work on other content, which, you know, keep in mind you're not going to see this video in a while after recording it. But what I mean is I'm going to let you guys catch up so that I can see well what everybody thinks about so far, and this will all have already happened, obviously, if you guys follow me. But the reason is so that I can see your guys' thoughts. Like, what exactly... We've got like 260 years. What should we be trying to achieve? Definitely interested in your guys' thoughts. I'm going to do... Yep, one more episode, next episode, before I do that, before I kind of cut off this recording session, and that's going to be feeding Italy to the Empire. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then next time.